Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've uploaded, and by that I mean a week and a half, but to me it feels like forever. I went from uploading twice a week to not uploading at all in a week and a half. I just really needed to step away from YouTube, recharge. I felt like I was really just getting burnt out and I needed to take a step back, but I came back in October. Perfect, because it just completely reset my mood. But anyway, today I have this cute little retro witch look. I found the cutest costume on Lake Avenue. It is the Spellcaster costume, and honestly I would just wear this dress out. I don't even have to be dressed up as a witch. It is so adorable, and you guys are going to see what I mean. So I hope you dolls enjoy this video. Before we get started, if you are not subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to be notified when I upload videos. Alright dolls, let's get into this video. Okay dolls, so to first get started, I'm going to section my hair, and I always like to start at the bottom. And then I am using a 5/8 inch Hot Tools curling iron that I purchased at Sally Beauty Supply. And I'm taking about 1-inch sections and curling each of those sections. So I'm starting at the root and then going all the way down to the ends. Once I've finished with the lower section, I then like to part on the side, and then I am going to once again split these into sections and then split those sections into smaller sections, 1-inch sections. And then once I've completed the side sections, I then like to move on to the back and split those in horizontal sections. Once complete, I'm going to work on my bang section. So this is a smaller section that I have at the top, and I'm going to curl these sections in the direction that I want my bang to flow. Now once we're done curling, we're going to let this set while we work on our makeup. So moving on to makeup, I am using my Kat Von D Hydrating Primer. So I'm taking my Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and applying that all over. I haven't stocked up on my concealer, so I need to buy some concealer. So you're going to be able to see my microbladed eyebrows peek out a little bit. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and applying that, and this is what I'm going to use to set my whole face. I like that matte look. So for eyebrows, I'm taking my Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow Gel, and this is just going to help darken my brows, lengthen them a little bit. There's fibers in this. And then I'm taking my Kat Von D 24-Hour Super Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. And this time I'm really going to wing out those brows because it's Halloween, so I want them a little bit more dramatic than I normally make them. Now here I'm taking my Milani Gilded Jade palette, and I am using the shade Aura and applying that as my brow bone highlight. And this is sort of a yellowish green highlight. Now I'm going in with the shade Grounded and using that as my base or transition shade. Next, I'm going in with the shade Jaded, and this is a really pretty green eyeshadow, and using that as a deeper transition shade. Now I'm taking the shade That's Deep, which is an even darker green, and applying that close into my crease with a smaller brush. And I'm slowly going to start outlining that crease. Then taking a smaller fluffy brush. It's actually not a fluffy brush. I don't even know what you use this for, but I love to use it for blending. Now I'm taking the shade Lagoon, and this is a shimmery green. It's so beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid and blend it in with That's Deep green shade. And then blending that in. And then taking the shade Lagoon, I am going to apply that on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking this NYX Cosmetic eye/eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Emerald City, and I'm going to apply that on my waterline. And now going in with my Hip Dot Crystals palette, I am taking this beautiful, it's sort of a turquoise shade, but I thought it would still go really well, and it actually did, so I really love the way it looks on top of the shadow. Going back in with the shade Aura, applying that as my inner corner highlight. And I didn't realize my camera had stopped filming, so sorry, but this is just me putting on my eyeliner. This is the NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Liner. I feel like they changed the formula on this liner because it's not as, I guess, pigmented as it used to be. I have to run over it a little bit before it finally covers. Now for bronzer, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. And then taking my Tarte Cosmetics blush, and I'm going to apply a bit more blush because this is a Halloween look, but I still don't want to look a little crazy. And taking Aura again and applying that as my highlight. These lashes I totally forgot, but I'll link them in the description box below. I have so many that I can't even remember their names anymore. For lipstick, I'm taking my Black Moon Cosmetics Metallic Liquid Lipstick in the shade Myth. And this is just a beautiful dark green liquid lipstick. I love it. And then taking this Mega Glow Gloss from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Clear Quartz, and it has sort of a green shimmer that I thought would look perfect. And then just setting that with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So here is our green witchy look. Now getting on to the hair, I am taking the lower section off, and this whole section I'm actually going to tease. So just really tease, make it look like a big mess. And then any loose strands, I'm just pinning. Now I'm taking out all the other pin curl clips, except for the ones at the top portion where my bang is at. Once you've taken out all the pin curl clips, I'm using my fingers to separate these curls. So we want these curls nice and fluffy. Then I am taking a bristle brush and just combing through, trying to blend all these sections in together, but don't brush out the curls just yet. Then I'm going to take these duckbill clips and I'm going to put them all around so they meet until the other side. And this is just going to help lay the hair flat while we do that page boy in the back. Then I am taking a teasing comb and once again teasing those curls because we want them really nice and fluffy so we can wrap the top layer of hair around that fluff and there'll be a nice big volume at the bottom for your page boy. Now I'm taking a softer bristle brush and this is where we're going to start wrapping the top layer around that teased section. Now I have a really detailed video on the whole brush out combing process, so if you'd like to see that, I'll link it in the description box below, but that gets much more into detail as to what I'm doing with my hair. It's really hard kind of showing it in this video. It would take way too long. But if you really want to learn, I'll link it down below and then you can see it. So this is after all the brush out. Look how nice and beautiful that looks. So now I'm taking my helmet hairspray, applying that, and then I'm using the blow dryer to set that hairspray because if you don't set it, it can weigh down the curls, and this just helps just really give it that solid foundation that it needs. And I'm going to be doing that all around. So now I'm taking out just these 2 pin curl clips or duckbill clips so I can work on my bangs, because if you don't take them out and then you make your bang, it might be difficult taking them out later. So I'm just going to tease each section. No, it looks crazy now, but we will mold it and make it look beautiful. Then I'm taking my soft bristle brush, and this is where I'm just really going to start using my hands to mold this bang, applying some hairspray, and then I'm going to add a duckbill clip right there so it can keep the volume of that bang. And here it's just a lot of molding and using my fingers to clean everything up. So once you get it the way you like, this is the final bang look. I'm going to spray some more hairspray and set it. So it's a lot of hairspray. Now I'm taking out all the duckbill clips and then I'm just going to take a comb and just brush through it. Here I always like to pull this one behind my ear and bam, here is our hat. So look at that. Moving on to the outfit. This is the cute Spellcaster costume from Leg Avenue. I am so in love with it. Right here I'm using their belt, but I actually have another vinyl belt that I love more. It cinches me in better. And I did pair it with a petticoat that I already had. So if you want volume like this, make sure you use one of your petticoats or purchase a petticoat. Petticoats are always just perfect to have for any swings or circle skirts. I love using them, but here is a close-up. It just has green shimmer. So beautiful. I am so in love with it. Like I said, I'll wear it out just like that, not even for a costume. So that is it for today's look. I really hope you dolls enjoyed it. Let me know what look you'd like to see next. I did release some Freaky Friday merch. So this is the t-shirt and I have a mug, posters, and sweaters and stuff like that. So I'll have the link, the Teespring link below. But that is it for today's video. Thank you dolls so much for all your continued support. I love you and I will see you soon. Bye loves.